You can use shapes like rectangles, circles, or stars in lots of creative ways to add visual interest to your slides. To place a shape on the slide canvas, just click the Shapes button and select the one you want. You can add lines, arrows, geometrical shapes, speech bubbles, or even draw your own custom shape using the drawing tool. Change the shape's size by dragging one of its handles, or drag in the middle to move it to a new location on the slide. As you move the shape around the slide canvas, alignment guides appear, letting you know when you've placed it in the center of the slide or when you've aligned it with other objects on the slide. When several objects are lined up on the canvas, additional guides appear to let you know when they're equally spaced and when they're all the same. It's easy to change the shape's color using colors right on the format bar. You can also make the shape more transparent so that what's under the shape can show through. You can also change the shape's border, called stroke, in the format bar. Choose a solid line, a dashed line, or none at all. Then, set the stroke thickness and color. You can have numbers automatically perform common calculations on cell values, then display the calculation results in your spreadsheet. To display the average of all values in a column, first select the entire column by clicking on its Reference tab. Then, in the toolbar, click on the Function button and then choose Average. The average of that column's values will then appear at the bottom of the column. If your table doesn't already have a footer row, Numbers will create one for you. To add values in 2 or more adjacent cells in a row, select the cells and choose Sum from the pop-up menu. The sum appears in the first empty cell to the right of the selected cells. To view an entire collection of calculation results at the same time, select 2 or more cells. In the lower left, you'll see the sum, average, and other data related to the cells you selected. The values update instantly as you add or remove different cells, and you can command-click on non-adjacent cells to include them in your result. If you want to display the results of a particular calculation in your table, simply drag the calculation to an empty table cell. The value in the cell updates automatically whenever related cell values change. Using instant formulas for common calculations is yet another simple way to build quick spreadsheets in Numbers. For longer documents, a table of contents makes it easy for your readers to quickly jump to the parts relevant to them. And creating a styled table of contents in Pages is easy. To create your table of contents, open the Document Inspector and then click TOC. Because Pages uses paragraph styles to create your table of contents, all you have to do is select the styles you want to be included. In this document, all the chapter titles are using the Heading 1 style. And all the section titles are using the Heading 2 style, so selecting both will create a table of contents with those titles. To include page numbers, be sure to click the Numbers checkboxes next to the styles. Now, just click Sections in the toolbar and choose Table of Contents. That's it! If you make changes to your document, such as moving sections around, your table of contents will automatically update, making sure your work always looks great. Tables are a great way to organize and present information. And with Pages, adding a table to your document is just a click away. To add a table, just place your cursor. Go to the toolbar and click Table. A blank table will appear, which you can resize by dragging the middle handle. To add your text to the table, just click inside a cell and start typing. If you want to resize rows or columns, just drag a cell border until it's just right. If you want to change the number of rows or columns in your table, you can use the Format bar. Here, we'll add another row to our existing table. After your data is entered, you can have your tables perform automatic calculations for you by adding a formula. To make these bottom cells display the total of all the numbers in their respective columns, hold down the Shift key to select both of the target cells, and then choose Insert, Function, and then Sum. The total of all the numbers will then appear in the cells you selected. You can also quickly change the appearance of your text in your selected cells by using the text settings in the format bar. You can quickly set up cells so that they automatically add decimal points, dollar signs, and other custom formatting. All the values in this column represent prices. To quickly format and add a currency symbol, select the column and click the currency button in the format bar. Notice that the decimal value is automatically changed to 2 places. The numbers in these cells are shown as decimals, but would be better represented as percentages. To do that, just select the entire row, go to the format bar, and click on the percentage button. The numbers in the row are then reformatted instantly. You can even design your own custom number formats. These cells show global energy cost savings, but it's hard to understand that at first glance because of all the zeros. To make this easier to read, drag the cursor from the upper left cell to the lower right cell that we intend to change. Then, in the format bar, click the More Formats button and choose Custom. In the Custom Format window that appears, first drag a currency symbol from the Number and Text Elements box to the Format field above. Because all the extra zeros are unnecessary for this table, add the K-scale symbol after the number, and then change that scale to the symbol B for billions. And finally, add the decimals field after the integer number. A small sample preview of your custom format will dynamically change as you add more elements. When the number is the way you want it, type in a name for the format and click OK. The data in the selected column is changed to match the new custom format. And since you saved the custom format, it can be applied again to another column in a different spreadsheet using the More Formats menu in the format bar.